glacier. The glacier which is over there.
Wow.
Jökull. And now you all have to repeat.
Try that again.
Jökull.
Oh my goodness.
I forgive you. This is very difficult language. But Jökull is in Vatnajökull, and Vatnajökull is the biggest glacier in Iceland and also in Europe. And you see, in about 91 years, this glacier have been melting from the bridge to the edge over there.
Wow.
And it's about 8 kilometers today. The reason it melts so fast is the connection with the ocean. This is 50% salt water and 50% fresh water. And the salt is the enemy. It melts 50% faster in the salt water. It's sad, but this is how it is. We also have the deepest point here in Iceland in this lagoon. It's around the edge and it's about 280 meters. So if you put the Eiffel Tower on the bottom, you will see mostly 20 meters of the tower. Just for you to imagine. You see this big one over there? I'm going to put it down for a while.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to put it
right for it. A little
you
cold.
see this big one over here? He is a big finger because the edge is like a fingers. The edge creates fingers and the fingers they fall off, they breaks off. And this finger is very big. And then the edge creates new fingers and they fall off and on and on. And like this one here, you only see 10 to 20% of the iceberg. The rest is on the water. And when we were sailing earlier, you saw the blue iceberg, very beautiful. The reason for this blue color is when the breaks, they get lighter, they collapse, they have to find new balance, they lift up, and then the blue color is coming up. The reason for the blue color is, you can see this one here, the sun can't get through, you almost can't see through him, but they are so big underwater, the sun bounces off them. And that's why they take the blue color from the lagoon inside. But this color doesn't last very long. This you saw earlier was collecting yesterday, this blue one. But they start to turn to white almost immediately. They start to crystallizing. And in about 24 hours, they are getting white. But if the white part goes again underwater, then the water will clean the white part off and it will turn blue again. You see the black spots all over this one here? This is just the dirt. This is the gravel and the sand and the mud which the glacier is taking from the mountains because he's always moving forward. And the temperature of this water is about 2 to 5 degrees. That's the reason for the safety buoy. You will last 15 minutes if you are falling off. So not on my watch, please. This lagoon is also full of life, like mobiles, selfie sticks, cameras, and a lot of fish. The fish is coming from the ocean under the bridge into the lagoon. And that's why we have seals. Have you seen seals today?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful creature. They are the kings and queens in this lagoon. This is their little paradise, full of food. Because they are the biggest animal on this lagoon. No predators can come through the tunnel inside because it's not deep enough for them. The tunnel is not swell enough. So they would strand it on the way. And you see this iceberg over here, he doesn't move. He's stranded in about, 80, 90 meters deep. And around the bridge is a lot of icebergs. They are also stranded in about 20 to 30 meters deep. People often ask me, what do we do if a big one go under the bridge? It never happens. Because they strand and they break, they melt to pieces before they can go to the ocean. There are also a lot of birds here in the summertime. mainly seabirds, like seagulls, and eider ducks also. I'm not sure if you know what that is. It's some kind of duck. And we also have a little bird called kría in Icelandic. It is Arctic term. Kría. Yes. And this little bird flies all the way from Antarctica to Iceland in the summertime to make a nest and fly back in the autumn. The reason she's here is the bright summer night in Iceland. She seeks the light. So she is flying 70,000 kilometers each year just to come to Iceland to make a nest. And when it's getting dark in Iceland, she flies back. She's very aggressive. She will bite you in the head if you are near the nest. And she always is pointing on the highest point. So choose the tallest person to go with. If you have children, put them on your shoulder. And yes, now I will hand this baby here over. So